Christmas Eve, everyone. I know you guys have seen the shirt before. I just wanted you guys to see it again because I like the shirt. Oh, man. Merry Christmas Eve, guys. It's Josh Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting movie. Now, I debated about whether or not I should review this for Christmas or Christmas Eve. But then I decided I was going to save it for Christmas Eve, and then tomorrow, Christmas Day, I'm going to review the sequel. But A Christmas Story. Now, I've reviewed this movie back in 2017. Again, like I said, throughout this month in my revisit reviews. A lot of those reviews from that time period were just, they were not good. They were outdated, and sorry if you hear my dog in the background. I can't do anything about that. A lot of my reviews back then were really just cringe. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys have been around this channel long enough. I would constantly spit in my videos. Yeah, it was weird. And, yeah, I don't do that anymore. I don't know if it was because of my childlike mindset or whatever, but don't do that anymore. It's weird. Anyways, Christmas Story. So, but, keeping us on theme. This is, without a doubt, one of the best Christmas movies ever made. So you're probably wondering, okay, why? Why Christmas Story? What's so special about it? I mean, isn't there, like, plenty of other Christmas movies that, like, stand a test of time? I mean, you can literally go all the way back to It's a Wonderful Life being such a classic. But, you know what? Hold on just a second. There's something I want to kind of do here. This is what I'll say. Home Alone 1 is my favorite Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas movie. Christmas Story is the movie that I think best understands what it's like to be a child during the Christmas season. So if you guys are not familiar with this movie, go watch it. But it's about this kid, Ralphie, who wants a Red Ryder BB gun. He wants a BB gun. And he wants it for Christmas. He's obsessed with cowboys. And his mom keeps telling him, oh, you'll shoot your eye out. So throughout the whole month of December, he tries everything he can to persuade his parents into getting the BB gun, while also persuading the teacher, the principal. He tries to, tell his friends about how much he wants it. He fantasizes about getting the BB gun. I mean, this kid fantasizes a lot. But what I love about this movie is how it understands what it's like to be a kid. Because we've all been like Ralphie at some point in our life. We've all wanted that one Christmas gift, that just one Christmas gift that we are all like, please, Lord, give me that Christmas gift. Please, Santa, give me that Christmas gift. Mom, please, I need it. And I think this film perfectly captures that feeling. But also, this movie is very heartfelt and sweet. There's something about it that I can't wrap my fingers around it. This movie is so full of Yuletide cheer. I can't describe it. But let's talk about the pros. There's no cons. So let's talk about the things I like about it. So, actually, are you guys aware that this is directed by the same guy who did the original Black Christmas? Yeah, I only found that out not like that long ago. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, so this movie centers around a kid, so you really cross your fingers that the kid actors are going to be good, and all of them do an exceptional job. Ralphie is a great child actor. I mean, I don't know the actor's name, but the actor playing Ralphie does a great job, and he also does a great job in Christmas Story, Christmas. We'll get there when we get there tomorrow. But every actor in this movie does a great job. The dad, the mom, Ralphie's little brother, which leads me into one of the things I love the most about this movie. This movie's fucking hilarious. This movie is so funny. I can quote so much of this movie. I mean, You guys seen the movie, you know this quote. He heard it from your side. What? 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 You guys know that? Yeah, it comes from this movie. Ho, ho, ho. That's another reference. Oh, God, I shot my eye out. So, you can quote this movie for days, but that'd be here too long. But, yeah, this movie is very memorable, very quotable. All the actors do a great job. This movie was shot in the 80s, but man, it takes place in the 50s. And it feels like it was shot in the 50s. I don't know how they did it, but it feels like this was made in the 50s, even though it was shot in the 80s. And maybe that just has to do with the setting or, you know, the sets and the production designer, but or just all this just works so well. And, you know, everything's leading up to Christmas Day, whether or not Ralphie gets the present or not. And you see, you know, him fantasizing about getting the toy, or I'm sorry, the BB gun. That's not a toy. You know, he's asking his parents for it. But meanwhile, there are these little individual moments that are very short. And, you know, from an outside perspective, you could be like, why don't you just cut that? But if you cut those moments out, you're missing integral points of the movie. Integral parts, sorry. I'm tired. You're missing integral parts of the movie. Like, for example, I'm sure most of you guys are familiar, if you've seen this movie, with the "oh fudge" line. And, you know, you're thinking to yourself, why was that in the movie? You could cut that out. But moments like that go a long way to really make this family feel believable. Like they are a real, breathing family on screen. And I love that. I love little moments like that because they feel so real and innocent. And that's something that I feel like a lot of Christmas movies nowadays don't understand. I mean, obviously you got your classics like It's a Wonderful Life, Home Alone, you know, obviously Polar Express, but I think that this movie best captures the Christmas season or what it's like to be a kid. Because BB gun, that I feel like that's something that most kids probably would ask for. I mean, realistically speaking, it's like, yeah, who wouldn't want a BB gun for Christmas? That'd be fun, especially in the 50s. And that's something else I liked about this movie is that because of its time period, everything is set in the 50s. But I know that sounds kind of weird for me to say, but when you really get down to it, like, for example, a lot of the fantasies that Ralphie has are like something you would expect from the 50s. Like he has he says he wants the Red Ryder BB gun, but then he fantasizes about having the Red Ryder BB gun, protecting his family from armed burglars. And he's like dressed as a cowboy and he's protecting them. He's like supposed to be like the Lone Ranger yeah. And or maybe I got that wrong, but he's dressed up as a cowboy and and that's something I really like. That moments like that really go the extra mile. Moments where it's like, you know, he curses, he says the F word, and he gets the soap put in his mouth, and then he has a fantasy about, you know, his parents like, oh my gosh, how could we do such a thing? It's like we've all fantasized about, you know, like our parents don't know better, we know better. So, you know, we fantasize about like, oh, we'll show our parents. So in his fantasy, he acts blind, and the parents are like, what did we do? Is it something we did? And he's like, soap poisoning, and they just start crying. It's one of the best moments in the movie. Like, again, that goes back to what I was saying. This movie is freaking hilarious. But this movie is very heartfelt, and moments like that are funny. But some of my favorite moments in the movie are the most heartwarming scenes, like the scene where Ralphie gets into a fight with the bully, and his brother is scared that that Ralphie is going to get in trouble from his dad because he broke his glasses. And and so he hides in the cupboard. And the mom is like, do you want to come out? And he's like, no. And she's like, do you want a warm glass of milk? He's like, mm-hmm. And she gets a warm glass of milk. And she's like, okay, bye-bye. And she just closes the cupboard door. I love that moment. It's so funny, but it's so heartwarming. And the other moment that I like, too, is that when the dad does get home, of course, I don't want to spoil everything, but when the dad does get home, the mom lies about what happened, said, oh, he tripped and fell. And Ralphie says, but after that, things were different between me and my mother. It's like, tugs at the heartstrings, man. I love it. And my favorite shot in the movie is the very end when the two parents are just sitting by the Christmas tree and they just see the snow out front. Beautiful. Beautiful. That moment right there perfectly describes Christmas. You know. Minus baby Jesus, but, you know, again, that's why I said this movie is the perfect, you know, way to, this movie is the perfect, I lost my train of thought. It happens a lot. Anyways, did that rhyme? No, whatever. But this movie, in my opinion, really captures the spirit of what it is to be a kid during Christmas. That's why I said that, and not what the true meaning of Christmas is, because you want to talk about that. Watch the best Christmas pageant movie ever, or The Nativity Story. Either or, doesn't matter. Both movies talk about the same thing. But anyways, guys, this movie is a classic. If you've never seen it, highly recommend it. If you really are just like in the mood to watch something with your family, give it my highest recommendation. This is, without a doubt, one of the best Christmas movies ever made, if not the best Christmas movie ever made. But, you know, these three are like the gold standard in my opinion. But this movie is incredible. Highly recommend it. I'm going to give it an A+. It is one of my favorite movies of all time, so. But anyways, guys, Merry Christmas Eve. Tomorrow, we're going to take a look at A Christmas Story Christmas. Oh, by the way, this is a bootleg. I got to run.